Easter eggs, something we as an audience love but rarely notice when they pass by our eyes. Did you know there are Easter eggs in Mlbb cinematics too? Small details like this detail where we can see Nolan watching over Layla are often overlooked by every one of us. But having an eye for detail like mine, I cannot just let them go. So let's go through these very interesting details which are hidden in Mlbb cinematics. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will look into 20 hidden details in Mlbb cinematics which I bet you didn't notice before this video. Most of us must have watched the recent trailer, so let's see the detail hidden in them first, as only old-timers must have watched the old trailers in Mlbb. I'm pretty sure everyone has watched the new Voyage cinematic for Freyas Legend Skinn. When we look into the trailer, we can see Freyas' fleet getting attacked by space invaders who makes Freyas almost drift into space. The scene is visually very stunning and captivating. We just immersed in the experience that we overlooked this big detail staring at our face. We can see a mysterious space entity who ordered the attack in the trailer, and can you guess who the figure is? It's none other than our Starfall Knight Granger. If you notice the patterns or design of Granger's helmet, it matches exactly with the entity shown to us in the trailer. To think that the space-themed legends are related to each other is nothing out of the box. Another interesting detail in the same trailer is the moment when we can see Freya getting spotted by another spaceship. Is it Gushen's fleet who are against Granger? Is God Legend Skinn also connected to them? If you want answers to many more questions which might arise in your head for the Legend Skinn lore, spam the comment section with "We want Legend Skinn lore" and I will definitely try to bring it out for my family. The recently aired Exorcist cinematics were very detailed as well as visually stunning. In the cinematics, we see Granger and Hayabusa fighting a mysterious man who can control the spirits in the spirit world. Throughout the trailer, there were many great moments which were just a treat to the eyes. But in this last scene, where we see the camera panning towards the top of Tori, gateway to the shrine, and the mysterious man reappearing, the nerd in me just couldn't hold it back and started looking for the possibilities. And the conclusion I reached upon was this. This is definitely a hint towards the next Skinn series related to them. The anti-Exorcist Skinn series. And maybe the first member will be none other than Hanzo. This can be a wild theory too, but when you look into the videos in conversations with Kagura, she mentions about the new kid who got into the squad, giving an early hint towards the addition of new members way back in time. In Vexana's new Janith Skinn cinematic trailer, A Bite of Destiny, the same pattern can be observed. In the last seconds, we see the camera panning towards the throne, but the scene is cut just when the throne is about to be revealed. If you have been following all the surveys, we know both the candidates next in line for Janith Skinn. Who do you think it might be, Roger? Let me know by commenting down below. The Neo Beast cinematic trailer, when aired, caught everyone's attention with its highly colorful and vibrant theme to it. But what missed your attention was this very minute detail which stayed on our screen for mere frames. The post which our friend liked is the official post for Mlbb 7th anniversary, and while doing so, he actually bumps into Running Chow, which causes his secret documents to spill and fly in the air. And you should be careful while in public. Chow, not everyone doesn't mind these stuff like Fredrin. But I will surely mind if you overlook this detail in the Aspirant's trailer Rekindled Light. The weapon which Leslie carries in her Aspirant skin is a gift of love from none other than Changi. Changi, being the smart and intelligent kid in adoration for Leslie, creates her advanced projectile weapons for always looking after her parents, who are great scientists. Well, did you know the order of events in Aspirants? Contradictory to their release, Changi and Leslie were actually the first aspirant who set up the Aspirant Academy and recruited Fanny Layla as their student, followed by Ruby Angela, who entered the academy in the aftermath of the battle between Ruby and Angela. There was some interesting things to know, wasn't it? Just like the next hidden detail which everyone overlooked in the cinematic for season 30, Operation Uro Rescue. In the opening shots, we see Layla getting dressed up and ready for the new day, and then she proceeds into the city. But when Lolita calls for Layla and she responds, we see a figure standing in the building at her back who is generally watching over her. And when we zoom into the figure, it's none other than Layla's daddy Nolan in the flesh. But wait, that's not just it for our Rift Master's hidden details. Going back to his animated trailer, we can clearly see Nolan and Layla's mother Lillian in front of Layla's projectile gun, which is in making. Yes, Layla's gun was also one of the greatest inventions which our daddy invented apart from his weapon, which cuts the fabric of space and reality itself. Talking about space and reality, did you know about the Mlbb multiverse? Don't say that you don't know about it. It is clearly shown here in the hero's homecoming video when Nolan saves the Land of Dawn from the great catastrophe. Peace prevails in various universes, Mia's already doomed world. The Halloween Special Universe. The universe where Ben is a rich castle lord, as well as the universe where party and rock music are embedded in everyone's soul. Another detail in the same video was the appearance of Kimmy multiple times along with the Uro Rescue Rangers. Is she joining the group next? I guess we will have to wait for her to be revamped to know more about it. The next hidden detail I'm sure was not overlooked by any of you guys, the new KF Skinn hint thrown at us in the Mlbb x KF collab trailer, which was launched in January. I made a dedicated video from it, giving out the next possible collab after this. And look at us now, even the heroes we predicted for the second series came out exactly the same. Another reason to hit that subscribe button for everything related to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. What if I tell you there are hidden references in the M-World animated trailer too? In the first animated trailer, you are invited when we get introduced to Wan. Just when she buys a drink and sits to sip on it, we can see Yuzong flashing in the news panel with the headline, Wan's agent moves to Wan number 2, and the next shot she opens up her phone and we can see the lock screen poster with Wan and Yuzong together. So in this world, Wan's in particular are trained by none other than the Black Dragon, and the characters have multiple copies of them too. Did you notice this detail earlier, which was staring at our faces for such a long time? Just like the next hidden reference, which slipped past our eyes when we were watching the first trailer of Mlbb x Transformers collab, The Legends of the Two Worlds. In the ending scene, we see Autobots panicking, whereas Megatron having a grin. Why? Because Starscream, one of the Megatron's oldest allies and one of the most dangerous Decepticons, is online and ready to join the battlefield. To think that we were thrown the second Skinn series character straight to our face in the first cinematic itself must have not crossed our thoughts back then, but looking at it now, after so much time, this has intrigued my curiosity even more. So I took it on myself and started watching all the cinematics and animated trailers from the very beginning, and these are some interesting findings I found. In Xavier's cinematic in the last scene, we see a raven putting dust and dirt on the badge, which Xavier throws off after going against the church. This was a direct hint to us towards the arrival of none other than Julian, our Scarlet Raven, the last son of the Free Smiths, who again was saved by Xavier when he was a child. In the animated trailer for Julian in the last scene, we see Xavier saying to Julian that his father is alive, and any guess who is it? It's Terizla, once imprisoned by the Church of Light and freed by Alice. Terizla is consumed by revenge and fights for the Abyss. Xavier, being the old member of the Church of Light, knows its dirty secrets and has sworn to defy the Church and do what is right. First by fixing the mistakes in the past, like bringing father and son back together. In Joy's cinematic, we see Joy with the Leonins in the gleaming marsh. She says they say this place is her home. And then she moves on to say that she isn't sure. This was a direct reference to the aftermath of her animated trailer where Harro tells her about the place and insists her on coming here to her family. Whereas the animated trailer for the revamped Gushan starts in the aftermath of the Fate Deniers arc. In the last scene when Gushan jumps to catch the soul of Enigma, he gets a hand on it, and then we see the next scene of what happened inside Gushan's next year in his animated trailer. Talking about the Fate Deniers arc, we all know who the main antagonist of this arc was. Photocopy expert Valentina. But before the Fate Deniers even started in Amon's cinematic, we were given direct references to her entrance soon to the battlefield. Yes, this statue of the woman was none other than Valentina's before she got corrupted by the Lord of Abyss, who promised her to bring her lover's soul back in Gushan. In Nathan's animated trailer, we have this very interesting little detail inside the portals which opens up and Nathan is looking and deciding where to go. We see the major conflicts which happened in the Land of Dawn. Conflict of Land of Dawn as well as the Twilight Orb unsealing event. But he goes into what would be the starting of the Fate Deniers arc too, showing us that all the events are connected to each other and if not fixed, will lead to the doomed future from Nathan Belongs. When we look into Harro's hero trailer, we get to know a very interesting fact. Alcat is the general for Alice who invaded Harro's village and annihilated all of them. It is confirmed by Alcat, the demon slayer, who arrives late at the scene and takes Harro back with him to the Monian Empire. Not only Harro, but Alcat also ordered the ambush on Olas in his hero trailer, where he fends off Alcat's minion and shows them Leonin can fight back pretty well too. So Alcat is the main reason why the Leonins are scattered around the Land of Dawn. If that was not enough, our perpetrator Alcat also was the one responsible for kidnapping Dairoth on his first birthday from the Monian Empire. General Alcat sure has so many shady sides to his character. Did you notice these interesting hidden details in these videos before? Which detail you have found already, let me know in the comment section. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.